Look, Toto, a new school.
We do have some major safety concerns in the high school that need to be addressed. Currently, we have anywhere from 22 to 27 different entrances and exits in our high school building. There are no entrances and exits that are controlled in the office. We have security issues in 22 different spots where people can gain entrance to this building, and it just isn't safe to have that happen. There are other safety and security issues. For example, our handicap bathroom issues. Barrier-free handicap bathrooms were non-existent in this school until the last remodeling project, where they put one barrier-free handicap bathroom in. Another safety issue is that our hallways are devoid of natural lighting. They have enormous potential for a major accident due to the fact that when the lights go off, when we lose power, and we do lose power about once every month here, there is no light in the hallways. There is no light in the stairwells. And the fact is that we have had numerous accidents of staff and students during those power outages where people have fallen down the stairs or fallen even going up the stairs because of the lighting issue.
When I wait in a long line to get to the staircase, as students from 6 classes, probably around 200 kids, also need to use the staircase that's merely 4 feet wide, just large enough for 2 students. As I wait with my classmates to get down the staircase, there are also students at the bottom that need to come up, making the area even more congested.
We know that humans learn better in less restricted areas.
The new Sparta High School has really, as a classroom teacher, allowed me to do a lot of neat things with my students. We have stadium seating, so it's tiered levels, and they can work at their computers.
With the technology that we have right now, what I have is a very frustrated group of students. Some of them have a difficult time coming up in front of a class, and then they have to go into a different class just to do a PowerPoint because mine won't work in here.
We have a class wiki where students each have their own wiki page and they do projects on it.
I could actually use some of that technology in my room to give students the visuals that they need.
We've been doing things in class this year that we haven't been able to do at the old high school.
I thought at the beginning of this year, I'm going to do what I know is good teaching and put these tables into groups so that my students could bounce ideas off each other. They could very easily work in groups and learn from each other, because I know that when students teach each other, then more learning happens. The more that they can teach each other, the better that is. And so I did that for about 3 weeks, but I couldn't do it any longer because we were tripping over each other. It was a fire hazard, and I had to put everybody back into traditional rows.
The evolution of teaching is faster. Instruction time is more structured, so you're not losing times with transitions. And if I'm always the focus of the class energy, then I have to always be on, and I can't take attendance or talk to a student or have interruptions. But if the focus is the screen, then that's dynamic and it's always present. And so it frees me up to give more one-on-one attention or address whatever I have to, and it doesn't subtract from the focus of the class.
So the larger class sizes will be key to helping me teach the way that I want to, and the technology will help the English curriculum and help our students learn better in English.
I think the biggest benefit that a new high school offers the agri-science program is room to grow. Whereas we're a traditional agricultural community and an agri-science program, and being located within the city limits and having city streets on all sides of us doesn't give us any opportunity for our students to get outside and learn the way they're intended to, which is hands-on learning. A new high school would offer the possibilities for an increased greenhouse, a larger greenhouse size, which would give more students more area, more grow room. It would also offer the possibilities for things like an animal lab housed inside like a pole barn, where we could have projects that we could conduct all the way from start to finish.
If you really want to have input and to make sure this stays on track, to make sure that standards are met in building, make sure that it makes ultimate sense on where the building goes and the entrances and the traffic and all that, get involved.
Education and faith formation are the foundation of their future.
What are the economic issues? One of the big ones, we often hear, what about the existing building? And that's an economic piece. Again, it's part of the future of Fremont. As you may know, we have a commitment from not only a private developer, but numerous community groups to take that high school, take the 1926 architect, the beautiful building, and preserve it. The school is like the stone going in the water, and then the ripples going out of our community growing, and our community house values coming back, and people not moving out but moving in, and businesses not closing but opening. Nestle has been extremely supportive, and from our standpoint as a community, we're so blessed to have a company who is saying, you know what, we're willing to stay here, we're willing to grow, we want to grow in the community.
If the proposed school bond passes, we feel that it will help us advance educational opportunities as well as providing an overall benefit to the sustainability of our great community.
Again, kind of going the full circle, why am I involved? I mean, it's for my kids, it's for the community, but it's for the future of Fremont, the whole gamut.
I believe that every child deserves a quality education. I give of my time because when I see kids in my community that I know will benefit from this school, it drives me and it makes me passionate. I give of my time because I want to.